welcome back to this channel. And hi, if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, my name is Adrienne and I am fashion obsessed. I have been since I was a teenager. Actually, no, that's a lie. Since I was much younger, I've been fashion obsessed. I've been thrifting and secondhand vintage shopping since I was about probably 15, so definitely in high school, a teenager. And I have finally started my dream business, which, well, I've started it. We'll see if it's successful, but sourcing vintage and secondhand clothing has always been like a huge passion of mine. We're actually inside of my little mobile boutique trailer right now, which I just recently had restored, renovated. My amazing dad did that for me, so I'm very, very grateful. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start filming in here. For those of you who have been watching for a while, my channel, then I think I might start filming in here just because it's very cozy, it's quiet, it's out of my house so nobody can like bother me. But anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick little thrift haul. Thrift, vintage, secondhand. One thing is new, but it was something that was on my wish list. And what else? Yeah, I think everything else is secondhand. And then I was also gonna do just a little what's in my bag. I just got back from a trip, so I was gonna show you guys like what I had in this bag when I went on a trip. I recently went home in meaning like the place where I grew up, to visit my sister, and I was gone for probably like 10 days, and I knew while I was there I wanted to go to all my favorite stores and places that I love to shop when I was younger, and whenever I go home to visit, I always have to go to these places because they're my favorite. So had a really amazing time. I found a lot of great stuff. I was also given a lot of amazing vintage clothes from one of my best friends, who I cannot thank her enough for doing that for me, like just supporting me and in my new business. And so that was really, really thoughtful of her, and I'm super happy about that because that was very generous of her. So yeah, I just hung out, relaxed. My sister and I love health and wellness, so we like did amazing workouts together, cooked amazing meals, watched our favorite movies, hung out, just relaxed. I got to see my best friend one day and spend the day with her. Actually, I got to see her twice. We went out to one of our favorite restaurants, we went shopping and just spent the day together, and then she came over another night for dinner. So it was just a really, really nice trip. I had a very, very busy summer and I really needed a little break, so that was perfect. Anyway, now I'm back home and I'm ready to rock. I'm wearing my new favorite little sweater vest. This is one of the items actually that I found on my trip, and it's gonna be in my store, and I've been just loving styling it. And then this is a men's cotton button-down shirt that I found at our local thrift store, and I've been loving this too, and this will also be available. So basically now I'm buying clothes with an excuse to resell them, and I just get to play dress up in my own store like all day, every day. So it's pretty amazing. Okay, so I brought this bag on my trip. By the way, I just ordered a little microphone, so I hope that will make the sound. I haven't gotten any complaints about the sound, but I know that a microphone will just make the sound better. I like to film on my phone. It's easier, it's quicker to like edit and upload, and if editing and making videos is too hard, then I won't do it. So the easier the better, and I just felt like having a little microphone would just be better for other filming scenarios too. Like maybe I take you guys thrifting with me and I'm just able to like not speak so loud to try to get my voice, you know, carry my voice. So I think that will be helpful. We'll see how that goes. But I took my Speedy 25 with me, and just to have a shoulder option, just when I'm shopping, I tie a silk scarf on it so I can kind of just be hands-free when I'm shopping, but then I can just take this off and have it be, you know, without anything, and just a cute little top handle. So it was the perfect bag to take with. I don't carry that much with me. I just have this little pouch that has like just girly things, hand sanitizer, gum, some floss, earbuds, lip stuff, a pen, a mirror, matches, I don't know, just basically a little pouch to keep all the little things organized. The sunglasses I brought were my Ray-Ban rounds, which I just love these sunglasses. They're classic and they just work with everything. An external charger battery for my phone. And then just my wallet, which is this wallet. It's just a little card holder from City Boots. And yeah, it's really, really nice. I want a pair of City Boots, but they're very expensive. So I thought I'd start out with a card holder and see like the quality of their leather. And I also got a silk scarf from them. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I just have a bag organizer in here. And oh, actually there's just a receipt. That's not even from this trip, but anyway, that's all for what's in my bag. Put this stuff away. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm going to move on to what I thrifted. I think this is mostly everything that I thrifted, kind of for myself, a little bit for the store, minus the stuff my best friend gave me. Okay, so first on this trip, I actually drove with my aunt and uncle to Nevada. They live kind of near Reno, and one of my favorite secondhand stores is in Reno. It's called Labels Consignment Store, and they have the most incredible selection of contemporary, vintage, designer, like you name it, they have it. It's heaven for somebody who loves to thrift and secondhand shop. So I always love to go there. And I also love to look through their selection of Hermes scarves, because they always have a bin of like designer silk scarves, mostly Hermes. So sometimes I find ones I really like, sometimes I don't. I really like the super unique ones. And I'm very particular about color and design. So when I saw this one, I was like, yes, I must get it. I've talked about this endlessly on my channel, but silk scarves to me are one of the very best accessories, because you can wear them in so many ways, and I can't even, the list is so long. But you know, handbag in your hair, around your neck, around your waist. I mean, it's endless. So anyway, I saw this one and the colors were just perfect. I love the little horseshoe details. And the fun thing about that is that when you're wearing it, you actually can see the horseshoes. Sometimes when you're wearing a silk scarf, you kind of can't see any of the design. So I just loved this one. I think this was brand new actually. It still had the tags on it. I paid under retail. It was still expensive, but I collect these and I wear pretty inexpensive everything else, but I do like to splurge on silk scarves and handbags. So anyway, this one is really cool. It's a horse made out of other silk scarf designs, and yeah, so that is what it looks like. And I just love it. It's perfect. Hang on just a second. My husband is calling me. Okay. I just wanted to make sure he was okay because I told him I was filming and then he called me, so he's fine. Well, he's looking for something medical related, so I said, do you need my help? But do you need me to come upstairs and help you? And he said no, so hopefully he's okay. Anyway, so this was a really exciting find. I'm super excited about it. I really love it. Came with a box, which is also really amazing. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, so that's one of the things I got. I think that was pretty much all that I got in Reno or Nevada. Oh, no. Okay, so then a couple days after being at my aunt and uncle's, my sister came and we went to that consignment store together. And then we drove together back to her house, and she lives in Northern California. So on our way, my sister loves coffee and she always loves to find like the cutest coffee shop in the area. So we went to a cute coffee shop. I wasn't getting anything, but while I was waiting for her, I looked in the back of the coffee shop and there was like racks of clothing. And of course, I'm like, oh, ooh, clothes. So I go back there and they have like this whole section of like vintage t-shirts and vintage clothes. It was so fun. So this is one of the things I got. I got this sweater vest. And then I also got this, I live in Wyoming, and so it's so funny that I found this t-shirt that's Wind River Indian Reservation, which I live fairly close to. So it's just this really cool Native American t-shirt, and then it's on the back too. And it is, I don't remember if this is made in USA. Yeah, it is. I love made in USA anything. So made in USA, and 100% cotton. So that was a really fun find. And then I also got, if you know me, you might know that I have a weird thing about Hooters and Playboy. I love them both. It's so weird. I guess it's the 2000s girl in me. But anyway, I also got this Hooters t-shirt. And this is just these are both like extra large. So they just look really cool with like leggings or like bike shorts or something. So if you love an oversized tee moment, these are just going to be so fun to style. And then what else? Okay, so we went to my sister's, and then we got there on Friday, and then on Saturday we went out for the day. And that's when we met my best friend for lunch and went shopping for the day at some of my favorite stores. And on my list, I've been wanting a pair of really nice leather flats. I'm not typically a flats girl, so I had to find like the right thing that felt like me, something that I was very versatile. And yeah, so I've been on the hunt for a while. I looked at a million pairs online. I kind of hate shopping online because then you get all excited and they arrive and then you're disappointed when they don't fit or they don't work right or whatever. So I prefer shopping in person. So we were downtown in this really cute town that I like to shop in sometimes, and they were having like this big street sale. Like everybody was having sales. So I stumbled across these, and they were 50% off, and I got them. They're really, really cool. They have like, they're very vintage looking, which is what I love about them, but they're very chic and classic, and I just fell in love with them. So I got those, and they had them in my size. And then I stopped at one of my favorite vintage stores in my hometown, and I always love to visit the lady who owns the store. I've known her since I was 15, and I usually always find stuff there. The things I find at these types of stores, these are for me. They're like special for me because they're treasures from her store, and so these are not for sale in my store. They're just for me. But anyway, I got these really cool reworked Levi's that are like, they're basically from the 90s but reworked when they started making barrel jeans, and they're like there's a tag in here that says like not for resale, basically. Sample garment, not for resale. So they're just kind of like special and unique. They kind of do that kind of crossover thing too, is they have like an extra button. So yeah, these are really cool. Just a cropped length, and I like also that the back, the stitching is taken off of the pocket. I just love them. They're so perfect. They fit me perfectly. I'm obsessed. The wash was perfect. Oh, sorry if I'm like shaking the camera. Okay, so I got that, and I got this really cute vintage cotton shirt. The brand is Bayer, California, and pretty sure, yeah, made in USA. Love. And I just love the pocket details on this. Just had a really fun little pocket detail on both sides. So I love that. I kind of feel like this might be like from the 80s, because just by the style of it. And then finally from her store, I got this piece, which is so special. It's a French brand, made in France. It's a little bolero shirt with a big exaggerated collar, and it's 100% cotton. The brand is Diabolus Paris, and yeah, made in France, 100% cotton, and it's just a really fun, beautiful piece that you can layer over or wear cropped in the summertime. So I'm really looking forward to styling this. Okay, and then later that day we actually went to a girl who my friend and I went to high school with, opened a cute store downtown in our hometown, and I grabbed a few things from her store. I didn't bring, one of the things is a sticker, which is on my phone, on the back of my phone, like this really cute little black cat sticker. Another thing I got was a really, really cute little tumbler glass that says "Yeehaw bitches," which is just me in a nutshell. And then the other thing I got is this cool bangle, which I'm like getting back into bangles again. I'm so happy they're coming back. So I just got this simple bangle, but I just really wanted to support her store. She had a ton of cute stuff. And yeah, I just got a few things. Okay, then another day, what day was that? I don't remember exactly what day it was, but we went into a town close to where my sister lives, and there's this vintage store there that I love. Okay, wait, no, first I went to okay, this was Monday. I dropped my sister off at a class she was doing, and I went like antique shopping while she was at her class. And one of the things I got was one of those big places with tons of different booths. And I got this. Also, can you hear the rain? It's like pouring rain right now. and it's so cozy in my little trailer. I love it. Okay, anyway, I got this. It's kind of hard to see, but it's this vintage lace and silk, made in USA. Actually, it might not be silk. It's really nice, but I think it's satin, actually. But it's just this little cute layering piece with these little puffy sleeves, this big collar, which goes around the back, and then a little tie in the front. It's really, really cute. It's super unique. I thought it would just be such a fun layering piece, so I got that. And I also got this sterling silver and turquoise buckle, which I've been looking for. So I got the buckle separately. The next day, we went into town and went to one of my favorite vintage stores in a town near my sister, and I needed a belt for the belt buckle, so I ended up finding this belt. I actually love that it says Sean on it. I don't know if you can see that. It says Sean. And yeah, it just fit perfectly on this belt buckle, so, and the combo's really nice. So yeah, I'm so happy with that belt. And then the other thing I got was I got this turquoise ring, turquoise sterling silver, for my just ring finger. I can wear it like as my wedding ring if I want to, or I can put it on the other hand. I've just been wanting a ring for my ring finger that's like turquoise and sterling, so yeah, got that. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I got a lot of really great stuff. And I had the best time. Like, I did not want to come home. I was having such a great time with my sister. And until next time, can't wait to be back. But yeah, I just wanted to share the few treasures that I found and just check in with you guys. I'm going to start doing markets with my trailer, which is very exciting. So I'll probably maybe do like little vlogs showing that, if that's interesting to you guys. And I think that's it. I'm gonna go inside, finish making dinner for my family, and then I'm going to choir tonight. So I'll talk to you guys later.